Alright, next topic. Oh, yeah, saving. The game saves all the time, constantly. So, when, I don't think it always did, because I watched a lot of guys where they lost stuff just by the game crashing, in its earlier stages or something like that. So maybe it didn't used to, but as far as I know, it just saves all the time. So I don't know how you could ever lose data in this, because if it crashed, huh. But, like, as the world is being generated, it's stored in your app data in a bunch of different folders and whatnot. Your app data folder is in Windows. I think this is actually has OS X and Linux version, so I don't know how it does it there. But in Windows, never hurts to have meat and lots of it, especially when you can find a group of pigs like this. These flowers seem a little different. Oh, another thing. That's not going to waste the durability of my sword on flowers. So yeah, alright, next topic. There's nothing else to say. It saves all the time as far as I know. If I'm wrong, please feel free to correct me on that, because I'd hate to be wrong about that. I really would. If you're wondering when I'm going to build a house, or, geez, can't you stick with anything? You never told us you were going to go around killing a bunch of chickens and pigs. That was not part of the goals. There is water here, and I think that's what I'm looking for. Right over here. One of the things, and I took my shovel away. Oh, crap, I'm going to drown. I forget how to swim. Here we go. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I need a shovel. This is clay, my friends. It's a little brighter than flat stone. That's how you can tell. And it's usually around water. And it makes bricks. And there's some more over there. So I don't have any torches. So the way I'm going to mark this clay, doing a trick you can use when building things. Hop in place, 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 hop in place. Alright. I should be able to see this from over there. I believe my house is in that direction. That looks like the tunnel right there. Meaning the cave it leads to is probably right around in that area. And my spawn point's off in that direction. And that's a setting sun. Holy crap. Time to get back to the house. Whee! Oh crap, it's already getting dark, isn't it? Oh crap. I don't even have any torches. I do have a sword though. I do see my torches that lead to the new caves I found, so they will eventually lead me back to the house. Yeah, if you're gonna go off exploring, leave yourself breadcrumbs some way. Either build towers like I just did to let you know, hey, you've been here, or something like that every so often, because it is just so easy to get turned around. You'd think with only 4 directions to go, since everything is a freaking cube, that you couldn't get lost. But I've seen a lot of guys get lost, and I myself have gotten lost easily. Like I said, I played a world before this, and I was lost in it. Alright, now we're safe and sound. Yes, we are. Okay, so, let's see. Oh, yeah, the last thing I never touched on is that I realized at one point I said that calling creepers green penises, which was, I think, something started by C-Nanners. I mentioned him in the last video, too. I'm pretty sure, you know, that just qualifies as ridiculous immaturity. And then I said that it was kind of silly, right? So, but then, you know, when I was building this, I said that when this hole, it kind of made the shape of 2 giant testicles and a penis. And so, yeah, I realized that that was incredibly hypocritical to say, the balls on the penis, but calling creepers is stupid. No, I don't, you know, whatever. I realized that was kind of two-faced, but and I don't like to waste coal on cooking meat because a single plank of wood can do it. So that's what this is all about here. And yeah, I'm pretty sure now that bowls of mushroom soup heal more than meat. I always thought it was kind of weird how the more intricate recipes of things that can heal you were healed you less than something so simple as cooking a piece of meat. And I know, there's not always pigs around or anything, but come on. And, ooh, that's enough for armor. How about I go ahead and make some armor for you guys, since it's in the middle of the night now. Let's see. For armor, you need to do this. That makes armor, and this makes pants, and this makes a helmet. So, we will eventually make all of this. What have I done? I had enough armor to begin, pieces to begin with. Alright, here we go. Wait a minute. What the hell is my character doing? Is he moving away from the freaking... Yeah? What the hell? Well, that was a weird glitch. I couldn't stop moving. This is an alpha game, guys. This is an alpha game. Alright. So, yeah, I went through all that trouble to make the shirt, and now I'm going to cover it up with some fancy new armor. Yeah, look at that smirk. Yeah, I'm liking the way that looks. Alright. So, yeah, that's all the things I didn't touch on. Now I'd like to go ahead and take all the time that, I went on, like, 500 tangents last time. I'm really sorry. It's just really hard to stay focused in a game like this, talking and playing at the same time. It's actually a lot harder than you'd think. Well, maybe for a retard. No, it's actually quite difficult. So, yeah, I'd like to go ahead and finish my give some final thoughts on topics I started and then never finished. Now that I've gone over everything that... What is that? Wool? Okay. Now that I've gone over everything that I should have covered but didn't at some point or another. I know I just got started and all, but there's... that's all kind of important stuff, like how to save and whatnot. That's relatively important to know. And if you've never played the game before, you don't know that stuff. Anywho, sorry about the burps. I did have hamburgers for dinner. It's American pastime, even though it's a German food. Silence, that's what makes America great. You endure. Anyways, yeah, did I ever touch on sometimes you get flint from gravel? It's like a 1 in 5 chance from one of these blocks that you'll get flint, and then I already mentioned that flint's used for arrows, and I've already mentioned in passing with the trees that it's also used to start fires once I get iron. Which, I found iron, didn't I? I can go get some iron and get started on that stuff. Like getting a bucket. Getting a bucket of lava. Ooh, yeah. That was a good find. Iron is not the most rare, but it's certainly more rare than everything else that you'll find a lot of, like flint and coal, for instance. You find a lot more coal than you will iron. The most rare is, of course, diamond. And it can only be found near lava, and it can only be... and, you might be thinking to yourself, oh, but you found a lot of lava. It has to be really far underground, too, I believe. I don't think the fact that I'm getting lucky and finding lava up high means anything. I could be wrong about that, though. And, I'll probably explore all those areas with lava, so we'll find out if I'm wrong pretty quickly. And does anybody else think it's a little too dark up there to let that go? Always good to have lots and lots of torches. Cannot stress that enough. Never go out without torches. Ooh, coal. Sweet. Is it not daylight yet? No, it is not. Now that zombie sounded like it was right here. I'm pretty sure it's below us. The cave. As a matter of fact, I got armor now. I feel a little safer. Hi, chicken. You want in? It's dangerous out there. Holy crap! 2 skeletons. Alright. Yes, to the tangents I never finished now. Oh, yeah, Oh! You're mine, spider. Oh, shit. Oh, dumb. This is dumb. This is real dumb. This is kind of funny because they can't get in and they're just hopping around like a bunch of idiots. Oh shit. Close it! No, crap! Don't die. Oh, don't follow me, don't follow me. Oh shit. Damn it. Oh, for some string. Oh, fucking damn! That was sneaky. That was sneaky. You're a sneaky bitch. I don't like you. Oh, that... You used the chicken as bait! I don't believe it. There we go. Alright. Well, now we can make a bow. Let's freaking make a bow! I'm gonna need some of those sticks, which I do have, but I'll need the rest of my string as well. Yeah! Let's see, the way you make a bow is here is the... Oh, I don't know the terminology. I don't know what you would call this part of the bow and the actual wooden part. But yes! Yes! And a really cool thing about the bow... Now I really have to make some arrows, though. I got lots of flint. I got lots of feathers. I got lots of sticks. That means I got lots of arrows, son. Alright, show you how to make these. I'll get back on the tangents. I haven't forgotten about the tangents. I know I'm going on tangents when I'm supposed to be talking about the things that I didn't cover because of tangents. But now I have 50 arrows. Sweet! So here's the bow. And this is what the bow does. And, oh, don't believe it. Where's my ladders? Cool thing about, you can pick arrows up that you miss with. Now, if they actually hit something, the arrows are gone forever. But you can get them all back, just like that. And arrows have a realistic arch to them. They don't just go in a straight line. I don't know how realistic it is, but they do have an arch to them that simulates realism and whatnot. So, yeah, now we can definitely go look for that cave with a little more assurance. Oh, my shoes got destroyed, and half of my armor got destroyed. I bet you that freaking skeleton would have killed me had I not been wearing any armor. That is bullshit. Alright, well, we don't need to have the arrows where we can see them, unless we want to just always know how much we got. Oh, how about eating it, Panda Man? Alright. I think there's some new, yeah, I think this is a new song. I don't recognize this song. I don't want to lose all my coal and sticks. I don't really want to lose anything that I got in here in my inventory right now, but I should be safe. I got enough pickaxes. Do I have enough shovels? We're gonna go look for that cave. Yeah, the random generation thing. Now, different parts of different weather, different parts of the world can randomly generate. When this world was created, before the Halloween update, it's always going to be like grassy like this. There'll be sand, there'll be beaches and everything. But now it can spawn new areas of snow and whatnot, but not in this world, because this world was started before the update. Which kind of sucks, but I really don't want to give up on this world because, come on, I got lava at the back of my freaking house. So here we are underneath the house, and I'm going to dig straight in here and look for that cave. And that's why I wanted ladders too. So yeah, the world's generated as you go, and I believe the maximum it can go is 8 times the size of Earth. I don't know what the scale is with that. I don't know if it's like 1 block represents a foot or something like that, but yeah, it can get big, and what happens is as you go places, it randomly generates.